guys, it's Jess, and you're gonna be going on my what's it called, crocheting my blanket journey. I have clips and stuff from when I first started all the way till now, but I came up with a contraption because my work keeps getting tangled so much and it's so annoying and I wanted to give up. But I'm working on my third row of the blanket because I already did the chain, the first row, and now I'm doing the third row. Now, I kind of regret making this so long because I didn't want it to be so tight when I crochet, but next time, make this shorter. This is my work that I'm working on. This is the spool that came out of the thing and it kept getting tangled, so I just took it out because I don't know, it keeps getting tangled and it's so freaking annoying. But anyway, that's my yarn I have left, and I was gonna change colors. I changed a different multicolored spool, and then come back to this color, the sweet roll. It's purple, dark pink, and light pink. But I don't know what color, multicolored spool I want to do next, and then come back to this spool. But what I came up with was I took my work that I'm working on, like my blanket, I wrapped it around like my hand, kept my thumb out, just wrapped it. Let's see, can I show you? I just wrapped it around my hand like so, and then I brought it all together. I put it in the spool thing, and I don't have tape, so and I feel like tape you would have to keep making it tighter and tighter as this gets smaller, and I feel like that'd be more pain in the butt than a hair tie. So I put a hair tie around it to make it tight and it's easier to handle and move over when I go to my next one. Go to my next one and move over and move this, and then see, it's already tangled. So like so. I get it untangled, and then it's just easier. I just feel like that's way easier. So much easier, so much freaking easier. And then when it gets smaller, just take your hair tie and tie it tighter, and that's pretty nifty, I think. Pretty nifty. But this is what my blanket is looking like. And the reason why I'm making a huge one is because my fiance said he wants me to make one that swallows the both of us together. So I had to make some extra length, extra width to make sure it swallows me up and him together in the blanket. So that's why it's so huge. And this is my first time learning how to crochet. This is my first time ever having a needle in my hand and messing with yarn for the very first time. I know a lot of people were like, well, this is too big of a project to start with for your beginner and blah 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 blah. Well, I picked up this pretty quick in like 4 days, I believe. I picked it up in 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, to learn how to do the chain and the first row. And I just learned how to do the third row this morning, and it only took me like less than 5 minutes on how to do it. And I will link down all the videos that helped me on how to crochet, because I'm not a teacher and I'm a lefty, and I don't know how the when you guys watch it on the screen, if it'll be backwards for you or what, I don't know. So I don't want to confuse anybody and I don't want to frustrate anyone, but I'm going to show you how I do it, like how I got this far, or like just go show you and go as I go. But yeah, this is so far what I've what I got. The first one. And see, I like my stuff close. I guess it's knitting is what I'm thinking of. I don't like knitting where you knit a blanket like the old school, really old 50s 30s style blankets of knit, and there's like holes in it. So what's the point of a blanket if it's got holes in it and you can put your finger through? And it's just basically like a net blanket. Like, I don't like those. I want mine to be close and to actually stay warm and actually can use it that doesn't wear out so quickly because the strings are so like thin if it's like a net blanket. So I like mine pretty close, as you can see. I don't know, this might screw me over later down the road, but this is what it's looking like. It's pretty damn close together. There's no like hardly any spaces, and it's really getting hard to crochet because it's so tight, and I need to at least put my needle through, I don't know, this is not really a needle, a hook. Put my hook through the holes, and sometimes it's really tight and it's hard. So make sure you don't make it that tight. You gotta make sure they're a little looser. Just a little, just enough to get your hook through. Because that's what I'm struggling now. I'm struggling to get it through the hole. Because I'm supposed to, I don't even know, can you see that? Getting it in through like those holes there. There and there. That's what I'm going. It's what I'm going for. And see, I don't like how long this is because that's screwing me over. The longer it is when you crochet, the more tangled it's gonna get and the more frustrated you're gonna get. And it's annoying. Highly, highly annoying. But I'm not giving up because I'm proving a point and I learned something and I really enjoy this. So I'm gonna continue on to get this blanket done because I actually really want to use it, and my fiance wants me to use, or he wants to use it and be surprised by it, so he doesn't want to know anything about the blanket, like nothing. But I am going to continue once I figure out how to untangle this. Okay. Ah! See, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a teacher because I'm trying to teach you on how I'm learning at the same time. It's just gonna confuse me, and then I'm gonna get distracted, and then I'm gonna not do this right. And I don't know what multicolor spew I want to do next. My mother-in-law said she has a lot of different ones, and then she said we can go to Walmart and look and see to get more. Or Joann Fabrics, or what's it called? Hobby Lobby. And all that good stuff, all those good craft stores. I love Hobby Lobby. I love Joann Fabrics. I love Walmart for crafts, because Joann Fabrics and Hobby Lobby is like brand good stuff for brand named what's it called, materials, I guess. I like patches, but I believe Walmart carries patches, and I get my patches from Walmart too, but I really like my patches from Joann Fabrics and Hobby Lobby mainly, because I like to iron on patches and stuff. And my dream job is I'm wanting to start my own clothing line. So I like crafts and things. I've always did crafts when I was a kid, but I never done this. Like, nobody in my family was interested in doing this. Like, I feel like my Nana's mom was, but she died when I was really little. And then my uncles and grandpas were all in the Army, military, Marines, and they served a lot of things for the country, and they all died when I was 3. So I didn't get to meet any of the male part of my family. Or I don't remember much of them because they all died when I was 3. See, I'm struggling because this is so tight. It's tight holes. So make sure you loosen it up. But I'm like, I want mine tight. I don't want mine to be so loose, and I don't want it to be holes where, you know, the string is basically in it and it wears out when you pull the blanket and it has holes and stuff. Like, I'm like, I don't want it like that. I want it to be tight. Now I'm screwing myself over, and I'm regretting that, because now it's hard to find that. It's hard to stick it in a hole. Like, oh my goodness gracious. So don't make it too tight. I've already learned that lesson on my third row. Oh no. And that's why it's going to take me longer, because I'm holding it different, and there's just so many videos out there that I could not get the hang of it. Like, I'm so confused. And besides, I'm a lefty, so anything that's not a lefty is confusing in the first place. But I did find two ladies that really helped me. And the one lady has free patterns, free website stuff on her website that you can go to look at to watch little snippet videos on the specific crochet stitch or whatever they're called. I don't know. The specific stitch or specific part you are looking for. She has snippets of videos for that, and that's why that helped me so much, because I'm like, I need to learn how to do the ends, like the end to get to the next row, or I needed to learn how, what was it that I needed to learn? The specific chain link, I think. I needed to learn the very first one, the link, and that one was really easy. But as you go, it gets harder. It gets harder. But, she made it really easy. And if you wanted to print stuff out like that, because she said, like, paperwork or whatever, you would have to pay for that to print out stuff. But, other than that, the website that she had, the free website, free patterns, free all that, helped a lot. Because when you're like me, I don't have money. I don't have an income. So, that really helps. See, now I'm like lost. Where's my... Oh, where I'm supposed to be going. So that helped a lot, because everything was free and I didn't have to pay for anything. And then the other lady, she specifically made videos for going on to the next chain. After the chain, she went on how to go to the next row. And she would say, she used the words that I understood and used words that made sense to me, okay? She said, wrap around the yarn and take it through the hole. That's all she said. Why does everybody else trying to teach you how to do it is way harder? And then after you do that first one, you go to do it again, and then it's into like the 3, and then you just pull through the 3. But since mine's so damn tight, I can't pull it because it messes up. It puts me in like a different hole, a different whatever, and it separates my yarn, and it just messes it up. So I have to do it one by one, and that's why it's taking me forever, and it's too tight to even get through the hole. So like this one I can usually do on the first one, like I just did there. I don't know if you guys see that, but this isn't a learning video. I'm just giving you guys my journey and my experience on how to crochet, I don't know, crochet, and what I've learned. And I came up with this little idea tactic this morning. I don't know what today is. I started this, learning how to do all this on April 24th. Yesterday I took a whole day off break because my hands were hurting so much. And like I needed to stretch them out, and I just wanted a break. Like I just wanted a break because I've been working on this day in and day out, from the time I wake up, from the time I go to sleep, from the time I wake back up the next morning till the time I go back to sleep. And I'm up every single morning at 7:30 a.m. and I go to sleep at 9 p.m. every single day for the dogs, so I can get the dogs out for morning potty and then night potty. So I work on this, and this is how much I've gotten just because of how big it is. And everyone's making bets on how long it's going to take me. They said 5 years. They said 5 months, 6 months, 3 months. I don't think 3 months, because I feel like this is way too big of a project, way too big of a blanket to be even starting off for it to be that long. Like 3 months is too soon, but it's not about the time, how long it takes you. It is really about how well you do it and how patient you can be with it. And I'm a person that doesn't have patience at all. I hate waiting. I hate waiting. I hate being patient. Like, I can't. This is teaching me how to be patient. It's really, really humbling me, man. Really humbling me. But she said, wrap around the yarn, go through the hole, so then you got 3 there, 3 little loops, and then you wrap it around again, and you pull through the first one, wrap it around again, and you go through all 3. I think I just screwed that up. So yeah, this is what I've been working on. I will put the date of what today is on the screen. But because I've been working on this since April 24th, but that's what I was saying. I took 2 days off. I took yesterday off to like give my hands a break, because they were like so stiff and needed to be like stretched. My neck needed to be like, you know, because I keep looking down like this, and I don't want to be like one of those people where they're hunched over, you know, like I don't want that. So I'm like, I need a break. Been working on it for so long. And then I took a break after I got the chain done, I believe, because I was trying to figure out and watch videos on how to go on about my next row. And I'm a slow learner, and I learn visually, but with people who are working like I am, watching videos on people that's using like the same hook, the same yarn, basically the same yarn. If I'm watching a video on how to crochet, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, for a beginner, what I've learned is watching people who have the same exact yarn is so hard to watch, because it's so close and tight that their hands are bigger than their project, and you can't see what they're doing. Like, they don't show you what they're doing. That's why I always looked for videos who did the bigger yarn, the fluffy thick yarn, because that's the second lady I've been watching, because I could actually see what she's doing, her work. I can see the 3 loops. I can see wrapping around and go which loop I'm going through and all that. I learned better with someone with a thicker thing of yarn than the same exact yarn that I'm using. And this is only in crocheting. I don't know how knitting is. I don't know anything about knitting, but I feel like I wouldn't like knitting, because if it's a net blanket, no thank you. I like this better. But that's what I've learned that made it easier for me to find videos that had thicker yarn to actually see what they're doing and see their work, instead of using the same yarn and it's so tight and so close and their hand is so big and it like goes over like how this is, and it's like you can't see what they're doing, and trying to get it at an angle, and it's just like it's not helping. It's not working. So I will link down the videos that really helped me and to get me started, and I will continue to keep you guys updated with my blanket. Not every day, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. But The clips that I have in this video is from when I very first started all the way till now, and it's whatever day that today is, and I'll put it here. April 24th is when I started, and then today, which is here. So yeah, we'll see how long this takes me. I literally want to cry, but I got something going. Got a little chin going. I got this so far. And they say once I could get the feel and the hang of trying to do this, then we could rip it out and then actually start making a blanket. But I'm trying to figure out how to count my loops. Or, I guess I was supposed to do that when I was, trying to learn how to do this in the first place. The loop thing, I finally got, obviously I can do that now. Finally, I can do that now. But it's not the way everybody else is showing me how to, because I can't hold everything so far away, and it's confusing. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But now I gotta figure out how I count the loops or whatever, because the girl that I'm following is doing like 75 for her blanket. And for the first row is 75, and then the next row is 74 that she did. Because I tried watching it all the way through, and then now I'm trying to learn how she does it. Because she's doing a lefty. She has a lefty version. So it's like less tears, less frustration, and I'm doing it. I'm finally past this part. Now I gotta figure out how to count. Oh dear Lord. This is my first row after the chain link row that I worked on. This is the first row so far. This is what I have. I was very slow at starting this, but hey, we're getting somewhere, right? Still working on the first row. It feels like eternity. It feels like I'm not getting nowhere. It's literally taking forever, but I'm a little faster now. Hopefully it looks like it. But that's what I have left, and this is what the spool I'm using. It's Sweet Roll. And thanks for being on this journey with me on crocheting. I think this is really fun. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm so excited to find my next color, my next multicolored spool, and switch back and forth from this one to a different one. And I can't wait to see what it looks like towards the end and when I get it freaking finished. And you guys will come along with me on that, and I will do like little clips and stuff like I have been and all that, and then pop in and stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I love you guys so much. Gotta keep that head up high and that smile very bright, and go find something you love. I love this. This is quite relaxing, quite fun. YouTube I love doing YouTube. I love fashion. I want to start my own clothing line, but until then I'm doing this in the meantime, and YouTube. And yeah, go find something you love and enjoy it. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week.